What it do, y'all? What it do? Is your boy King Barker here. I am joined with my co-host.
It's your boy CP.
Uh, who's that again?
Nah, they stop fucking
That,
around.
that nigga's been gone so long, though. I don't even
So
know.
long.
He's been gone. I don't even think that nigga's coming back.
He's not.
I don't think that motherfucker's coming back. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stay here now. Yeah.
I could I could just imagine him reaching out to me like, yeah, that's it. Just
yeah.
not coming back. Him
Yeah.
asking me to do something crazy for him.
Yeah. What's called? You ever see that movie Harlem Nights?
No.
Oh man, there's this scene where they set this this bad guy who's carrying all the money. They set him up with a prostitute, and pretty much they have him have sex with her, or they have sex with each other. But they pretty much put their best girl on him. Like this is the best prostitute in their in their ring, and her name's Sunshine. And they're like, pussy so good, throw it up in the air, call it Sunshine. As
Yeah,
a,
like
as
it.
a, yeah, y'all gotta see Harlem Nights. If you guys have not seen Harlem Nights, watch Harlem Nights.
I think I'm falling in love with you.
Yeah, give me Hollycourt, 55377. Hello, it's Daddy. Hey, darling, put Mommy on the phone. Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie. Yeah, look, I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, but so they put him on this guy, and he's having sex with her, and then she's beautiful and everything, and then she says, "I think I'm in love with you," and then he starts crying. He's like, he's all in love with her, and then this mother calls his wife right after they had sex. This mother calls his wife, and the kids answer, they're like, "Hey, put mommy on the phone." And,
Yeah.
and so and so when she picks up, she's like, "Yes." He's like, "Hey, I ain't never coming back home. Keep the kid." Or some crazy shit like that. Like, I ain't never
Fuck
coming
the
home.
kids.
He's like, "Yeah," or something. Like, he says some crazy shit like that. He's like, "Yeah, I ain't never coming home. Take it easy." He said, "Take it easy," or some crazy shit. I was like, "Yo, this left this whole family for this." But that's back when men were men, when you can leave your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, like men could disappear, like back in those olden days. You can move 11 miles, 20 miles away, and nobody ever knew you was that close to them. Your whole family's over here looking for you. You over here got the
I
whole
think
other
you're in the
family
next
over here.
state over. Lo and
Yeah,
behold.
man. Yeah, man. Not even the next day. He probably just in the next town over. There was no social media back then. It'll probably be some lucky coincidence. They ran into him at a grocery store or some shit. Like, Dad? Oh, shit.
He got slipped up. He didn't know who he was dealing
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. But so, which is none of this is relevant to the topic. just so just so y'all know, none of this is relevant to the
Just
topic.
chatting at this point.
We're just shooting the shit. And I appreciate you. If you stayed this long, I appreciate you. I promise I'm gonna put a little thing saying skip to such and such to get to the topic. But yeah, man. So speaking of guys abandoning something that makes them who they are, our short kings are out here getting taller. They're abandoning their old image.
Let's get into this one.
And yeah, man, it's I don't know, man. But according to the Sports Pump, a 41-year-old man from Minnesota underwent two limb lengthening surgeries costing around $170,000 to add about 5 inches to his height. Gosh.
Yes.
And using devices that gradually pull the bones apart so new bones grow in the gap face around facing years of heightism. And that they got a name for that. That's crazy. Yeah, it's like racism, but for height. You know, be like, hey, you too short. Get the out of my face. You know that like that's what
Yeah.
they're talking about. They got a name for it. That's
I
the
didn't know
first
there
time
was
I
a
ever
name
heard of
for
it.
it. Yeah.
I didn't know that was a name for it. That's crazy. That's heightism. That's
I
crazy. All
guess
right.
it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I
Like a
guess
little
so.
play off of racism.
Yeah, and you know, and you know, whenever they get heightest, I guess you could say, whenever they get heightest, you know, they just say it's just a preference. You good?
You can hear me?
Oh damn, there's a lot of rumbling. You good?
Yeah.
All right, blah.
My bad.
No, you're good. It was just like it was rumbling, tumbling. But damn, the heightism. I didn't know that was a word. And dating insecurity, he reported greater confidence and an improved social life following his transformation. Such surgeries are medically complex, painful, and often debated by health professionals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Mm.
So I'm pretty sure, you know, most of these guys, they go to Turkey because that's where they do all these surgeries, from my understanding. They go to Turkey. You know, that's where you also get the,
For the leg surgery?
yeah, most of them go to Turkey. And then, yeah, no, it's crazy. And so, yeah, so what they do is they put like these poles on the side of your leg and they're just stretching the bone and pulling it apart. It's like fucking painful. It's so
I
painful.
think it's
I'm like,
worth it, to be honest with you. I think it's worth it.
I wouldn't say so because first off, you're
Not
doing this for
necessarily.
no, because he said, well, what do you say? After facing years of heightism and dating insecurities, yeah, he's just doing this off his insecurities. And I'm
Well,
like,
heightism isn't just like, sure, it's predominantly women, but it's a societal thing in general.
yeah, I bet you 80% of the heightism he's facing is from.
I'll be honest, if I had that weight, I would do it.
I wouldn't. It's just like what's like, yeah, I gained 5 inches, but now I have to learn how to walk again, and I'm probably gonna have arthritis. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
yeah,
well,
like doing shit like that is probably gonna speed up the arthritis uh time lapse. You know
well,
what I
he's
mean? It's
probably
just
like if you're gonna get arthritis, I'd rather have it as a tall man than a short man.
hey, how you doing, ladies? I'm 6'8" now. How you doing?
Like, let me just explain to you why it's worth it, right?
All right,
Because yeah, he's
yeah,
gonna have to
everybody
learn
should.
how to walk again, but what that's gonna take like 12 months, give or take, right?
And
Something
then
along
run
those
again
lines.
too.
I'm
And
just
then
making
running
an
it.
assumption here.
Yeah.
But the thing is, once he learns how to walk again, once he builds that muscle again, it's game over. Like it's just
Yeah.
more opportunities in terms of dating. People were just gonna look at him different because he's taller, and so it's obviously confidence is gonna go through the roof. It's different. It's different.
Okay. I mean,
I don't really see too many negatives outside of the medical concerns that come with it.
that would be a big concern to me. You
Yeah,
know, getting out. You know, like I said, speeding up the process of rheumatoid arthritis, and then going through all the pain that you got to go through. You got to break your bones and stretch your bones.
yeah.
That's crazy. And not to mention, you got to build a whole new set of muscle, which would be fine. But I'm just like, gosh, like 5 inches, man. I'm like, I get
Five
it.
inches matter.
But the thing is, it's like you got to have character, though.
And then imagine if It's a different kind of surgery where you added, 5 inches. So now not only did you add 5 inches to your height, but you added 5 inches to your manhood. You know what I mean? Like it's a difference.
Yeah. I don't know. My thing is, work with what you got. But I
Yeah, but
guess,
at some point, what you have isn't enough.
well, I mean, it depends on who you're messing with. Is it some stank ass? I mean, most of the grandfather, like back in the day, back in the 30s, 50s, men were the average height for men was around 5'4", 5'5". That was the average height for most men back in the 50s and 40s. And so, if I'm not mistaken, it was like the 50s, 40s, that type of era. And so that was the average height. And so I'm like, if our grandmas were okay with that, then like, like you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when you're looking for a tall man, there's always going to be a taller man. And then you're giving in to these women's fantasies, and it's never going to be enough. Trust me. You do this, yeah, you may get a little bit more dates. You may be able to say I'm 6 feet, but the thing is, you're giving into big fantasies.
I'm curious as to see how it actually plays into like genetics. So like if a man was to get the surgery and then have a kid, would their kid come out short or would they
Yeah,
come out tall, depending on
yeah, the kid will be short.
you know?
Yeah, and then that's another thing too. It's like, well, I mean, I don't. Yeah, like from my understanding, yeah, the kid would be short.
Yeah,
So
because
it's,
like the surgery definitely genetic. I wouldn't say genetic. That's probably not right, but
you know,
you
I
know,
don't know. It's like seeing this, I'm just like, dog, you gotta. So I mean, I get it, and being around women that are heightist, I guess you could say,
right.
being around these bitches that are heightist, you start feeling insecure about yourself. But the thing is, the trick to it all is not giving a fuck what these bitches think. Because at the end of the day, these women are fickle. They're emotional. One day, something new and big is going to happen, and it's no longer going to be the thing. And then mother could be into shortening next thing you know. So it's like,
I don't know about that one.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's like,
Maybe I get the example you're trying to say, but
well, maybe it wasn't the best one. But either way, I'm just like, dog, for these women, it's never enough. And if they're focused on shit like that, then they don't need to be in no relationship. You don't need to be wasting your time and dating them. They make that to be a requirement to date them.
mm-hmm.
That's a requirement. So it means you gotta either have it or you don't. But it's like, okay, what is this bitch bringing? You gotta ask that. The thing is, you gotta be able to see through the bullshit and say, you know what? Maybe this bitch ain't all that. Yeah, like, bitch, what did you bring to the table other than some other kids? What did you bring to the table other than some blown out? What do you got? And that's when men need to start asking. Stop. First off, women only make this requirement for men they do not want. Once they start making requirements, that's because the man that they're trying to get is a man they probably don't want.
That's a
Not
good point.
not long term, at least.
Not long term. Yeah, yeah.
Not long term. And it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe they get digged down, but it's like you probably don't even want them. Not past the lustful point. And it's like, why am I gonna be with a woman that only wants me, to lust over me? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
No,
so, because
I definitely do the surgery for sure. For
bro,
sure, I would.
now if I do the surgery, I had 5 inches, man. I'm like 6'7".
Yeah,
And so,
that'll put me at like 6'3".
yeah. And so I'm just like, yeah, of course I can do it, but would I do it? No.
Yeah, I would. I will 100% do it.
Yeah. I
It's
don't
like
know.
it's the age old like debate on steroids. Like
Yeah.
if it wasn't as harmful for younger like people or just in general, I would do steroids.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just don't want to. I just want to go straight and draw it. But I guess I'm talking. I guess I'm a little biased because I'm
Yeah,
already over 6 feet.
yeah,
I
you're
guess you
already
can say
tall.
I'm
Yeah,
already tall. So I'm not. Now that I'm thinking of it, I'm like, I'm already 6 feet though. And so I'm probably a little biased. So I'm sorry to my short kings out there. I wasn't thinking from your perspective. Yeah, I wasn't thinking from your perspective, and so I get it. I get it. But gosh, like and some of these that have these requirements, I've seen them.
Yeah, they're really
I,
not all that.
they're not
Most of
all
the time,
that.
these women are average, so it just
Yeah,
evens out the playing field a little bit.
yeah. No, I once stole this woman from a boyfriend who was like 5'4", and I didn't even mean to because I was just dancing on the floor, and then she started grinding up behind me,
Hmm.
like just like humping my leg and shit. I'm like, gosh, damn.
Gosh.
And so and she's like, "Oh, you're cute." And then the dude came in, he's like, "Hey, man, why are you talking to her? Why?" And then I'm like, "Hey, dog, listen,
Yeah, we
I don't know
definitely
this.
need to see what this comment section looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah, I don't know. I was
Or,
just like, bruh, like, what the, what the are you gonna, you know what I mean? Like,
mm,
what is truly gonna happen from all this? Like, probably nothing positive. And I'm trying to find the comments. No, I guess not. But,
oh yeah.
anyways, but yeah, no, that dude got in my face and everything. I didn't want to take his girl. And it was just like she was so willing to throw away a 2-year relationship just for a night with me. And this is when I was in tip top shape, not fat me. But yeah, this is when I was in tip top shape. And so I always got to put that out there because I know be like, nah, you're a fat. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was just like, yeah, this guy ain't getting no bitch. No, no, no. Like I said, I could have your mom and auntie kissing at Thanksgiving dinner. But anyways, but yeah, no, but yeah, I was just like, bro, like this bitch was willing to throw this man away, who was taking care of her and everything. And I'm just like, these things, and I'm like, I'm supposed to trust your ass now? What if a nigga comes in taller than me? It's never gonna be enough. That's what I'm saying. It's like the point is, it's never gonna be enough. If height is her requirement, that means she's the most shallow woman out there, and there's a lot of shallow women out there.
Hmm.
There's not women out there going for character, trying to go for what a man's truly about and what he's made of. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't be with a woman that thinks like this. So I feel bad for the dog though, on the real. But hey, listen, if it works for you, then do it. You know what I mean? If you feel like that's what you got to do, then go for it.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
I'm
look, if I had that money, I would 100% do it.
nah, man, that shit would not be worth it, brother. It just wouldn't. I don't know. I guess I'm talking from a place of bias, so I guess I'm talking. But
Yeah,
still, I'm just like,
I can
come on
see.
now.
I do understand your point of view because to go through all that pain and trying to learn how to walk again and the possibility of arthritis and all these other like medical conditions, like it's scary.
Yeah, man.
I
This is
still
it.
think that 5 inches outweighs all of that.
Yeah. But and the thing is, if I was to do it, I'm just gonna be dogging women. I'm not gonna be the good guy because I'm
Yeah.
like, I've seen these women. I've seen these women how they talk about short kings. I've seen how they talk about you, short kings. They call you, and I'm like, what? They say you're little people. That's crazy. And I'm like, I'm literally with this one, and her husband's like 5'8", 5'7", which ain't a bad height. That's not bad. That's like the average height for most men.
You said
And I'm just
5'7", 5'8".
yeah, which is the average
Nah,
height.
that's a terrible. That's a terrible height.
It's not. There's
No,
nothing
it's
terrible
terrible.
about it. Dudes
No,
decide.
no, no, it's terrible. And one of the main reasons why is because women like to wear heels. So some women, like the average height of a woman is what 5'5", but most women,
Mhm.
uh, especially guys who are in that range from 5'7" to like 5'10",
I thought it was
5'11".
like five
Most
foot
of the
three,
women
five
are
foot
like
two.
5'7", 5'8". You put on 2, 3 inch heels. Next thing you know,
But yeah, I'm just like, yeah, okay, so what you put on heels?
and
Like,
God forbid you get a woman who's the same height as you, or like
yeah,
y'all are considering each other. It's not gonna work.
yeah. But the thing is, it's like, so what? It's not the size of the boat. It's the motion in the ocean. Gosh, you gotta. that also is done for height too, guys. For height, and so that can also be used for height. Just for anybody in the comment section. I'm just saying, you know, I get it and I understand to be like, dealing with these bitches and they're like, you're too short, you're this, you're that. You know what I mean? What the does this know? You know what I mean? All your personal struggles and all the shit you went through. I gotta listen to some stank just because she has a pair of I gotta just say all my accomplishments just because this bitch with walks in. You, you and you know what I mean? Just because you got a pair of you're worth more than me now. Get the fuck out of here. And
GG.
it's just like, yeah, man. I'm just like, dog. My thing is, make sure you have a good character and you know who you are. That's what you should be striving for. Not, and maybe, yeah, maybe this does help out a lot, with your personal insecurities and things like that. But I think in the long run, you're only gonna run into shallow women. Shallow women only think like this. You know what I mean? Like your grandma. Why do you think your grandma's was messing around with your grandpa? Your grandpa's 5'1" now. You're like, gosh damn, grandpa, you're short. Are we even related to you? And he's like, yeah, that's right, boy. I used to be taller. I was 5'4". 5'4".
That's 5 foot.
What the fuck? He's like, yeah, that was tall for men back in those days. I, I was the tallest person in my school. I was
Tall
like,
as a kid.
fuck, grandpa. I didn't know you was that short. But I'm just saying, it's like, dog, you gotta have your own sense of character. Like if your grandpa was able to get a woman, which in respect, and to be honest, there ain't no women like our grandmothers anymore. Just be honest. Not majority. But yeah, there are women out there. And if they're not in this country, shit, get them passports, boys. The fuck? Like,
They never
I'm
come
not
back.
shit, I ain't gonna lie. You might not even want to come back because of all the coochie you get out there. But Lupita, you got Lupe, Lupita, and Maria going to town on you every night. You be like, shit, I ain't never coming back. Yeah, keep the kids. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah, and you should be where you're celebrated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like this right here, he's gonna come back. He's like, yo, I'm 6 foot now, ladies. And they'd be like, hey, you still ugly. What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
at least he has an opportunity to talk to him.
you're still ugly. Can you leave us alone? You stink. I did this for y'all. And it's never gonna be enough because these women don't even know what they want. You tell them what they want, it changes every day. It changes every day. One day they want a romantic man, a sensible man. Then the next day they're crawling into bed with some asshole that drives a fucking Challenger. You know what I mean? Like it's like these bitches don't know what they want.
Like a Camaro or something.
Some that drives a Camaro. Yeah, you see, you see it. You know what I mean? Like these don't know what they want. So go with what works for you and be yourself. Because either way, if these bitches ain't calling you when you're 5'5", there's probably a chance that she's still not gonna call you when you're 6'1".
I have to disagree with you on that one.
I mean, if she does, that means you're dealing with one of the most shallow bitches out there. And I wouldn't want to deal with her anyways, other than one night. Now we're just talking about getting. Then hey, do your thing, big dog.
Right.
I ain't here to judge you, but I'm just saying if you're actually looking for a true connection, like why are you gonna deal with some skeezer that's gonna be like, you're not tall enough for me. Like, how tall are you? I'm 5 feet. How the fuck you gonna tell me my size and you're 5 feet? You know what I mean? Like I was like, what the like I do not. This was 4'11" in college. I was dating, and some that was 6 foot. Yeah, because I'm 6'2". This was 6'7", 6'6". Came in and she's like, oh my gosh, like right in front of me. I'm like, and the thing is, she did that to another that was only 5'10".
Mm-hmm.
And then she was doing that to me. She's like, oh my gosh, he's tall. And I'm like, oh, it just never is enough for you, is
It's
it?
just never.
That's how it is, though. It's never gonna be enough because there's always a bigger fish. There's always gonna be a dude that's tall. Like if you're dealing with like this, I promise you, they're only good for one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's what you're going for, then hey, do your thing. Do your thing. I'm just like, man, I'm just not gonna deal with a that's talking about height. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I just, you know what I mean? I've dealt with enough shallow. I guess I've been on the other end of it and I'm tired of it. And a lot of dudes are like, no, let me get some, bro. Let me get some. And so I'm like, all right, all right. But I'm just like, I've been on the other side of that coin. And it's like, these things, like they really not. Like they're sloppy in bed. And they probably give the worst head. Like every shallow, man, every shallow I've ever been with always had teeth for my dick. I'm like, I'm like, where are you chopping on me?
Man said they're
Like,
awkward.
yeah, bro. I'm over here getting my chopped on. I'm like, ah. Like these are so fucking shallow, dog. They didn't develop no personality because a bitch personality would suck your dick amazingly. Like she would do it amazingly. Like some of these bitches, they don't care. They're just like, okay, I do it like this. And I'm just like, all right, fine. Ah, ah, my teeth, the teeth. Guys, did you sharpen your teeth? Ah,
Canines are
so
crazy.
yeah, man. But nah, bro, it's just like I don't know. I guess to each their own. But it's like I'm just saying, dog. If you're doing this for business, I promise you, it's not gonna go the way you think. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know we went. Gosh, this was 25 minutes. Whew. All right, I know we went crazy. My bad, y'all. Sorry about that. But appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. And guys, don't be shallow. Don't be shallow, guys.
Get that if you have the means, get that surgery. It's worth it.
And like I said, it may be worth it at first, but eventually that shit might come back to bite you. So just be careful. You might get exactly what you asked for.
You
might get exactly what you asked for. But anyways, until next time, y'all. We are. Oh wait, hold up, my bad. This is a hard R. This is a certified hard R activity right here. I'm calling it. Sorry.
I don't know.
It's a hard R.
I don't think it is.
It's based from emotion. Has to be hard R.
You think?
Yeah. Hard R. Yep. Congratulations, brother. They didn't give us your name, but hey man, hey, if you get more coochie, hey, do your thing, brother.
More power to you, yeah.
Be careful though. Be careful. Anyways, until next time, y'all. It's been I put the catchphrase again. We are the hard R's.
Yeah, we're confused over here.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My other podcast. Go check it out too.